Not every premium ingredient is as premium as it looks. In the food world, food fraud usually means one thing: a product is being sold as something it isn't. It might sound luxurious, look convincing, and carry a high price tag, but the label doesn't always tell the full story. Some products are especially easy to fake, stretch, or dress up, which makes them popular targets for this kind of trickery.
So food fraud would be mislabeling of foods. So one example might be maple syrup. It might contain 50% maple syrup, and the other 50% is cheaper additives such as corn syrup.
And sometimes the fraud is less about what's missing and more about how the product gets its fancy reputation in the first place.
Another example would be truffle oil that is actually not flavored with natural truffles. It is actually flavored with man-made additives.
The same goes for premium meats, where the name can sound more impressive than the product itself.
Another example would be Wagyu beef that has been crossbred with other animals, so it's actually not purebred Wagyu, but it gets sold as such.
Another classic example is olive oil. A bottle sold as pure or extra virgin can sometimes be diluted with cheaper vegetable oils, then dressed up with premium labeling and a premium price. It looks the part on the shelf, but inside it may be a cheaper blend pretending to be the real thing. But with the real luxury foods, sometimes the issue is quality, not identity.
Another example of fraud would be mislabeling caviar. Taking a lower grade caviar and labeling it as a better grade than it is and selling it as such. So yeah, I don't believe there's too many other fish that are going to mimic sturgeon caviar, but there are different grades of caviar, and taking that low grade of caviar and labeling it as the higher grade would certainly apply as fraud.
The good news is there are a few simple ways to make food fraud easier to spot.
So certainly purchasing from local trusted providers is a way to avoid the fraud, as well as minimally processed foods, so you really visually know what you're getting. And as well, if the price seems too good to be true, it probably is.
So no, food fraud doesn't always mean something dangerous. Sometimes it just means paying top dollar for something that only looks the part. But a sharp eye, a trusted seller, and a little label reading can save a lot of disappointment.